Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the board, Chief Administrative Officer Jones, and members of the public. Our names are Alena Cecchini, Chris Snee, and Casey Snow, and we are here to present a policy analysis on trick-or-treating in the city of Long Beach. In 2018, 187 kids aged 5 to 13 years old died due to trick-or-treating related incidents. Examples are by being poisoned, kids being hit by cars, medical-related deaths due to trick-or-treating, heart attack, blood sugar spike, and diabetes, kidnappings, murders, and violence due to fighting over candy. We've identified two major stakeholders, the Hershey Company and stakeholders against trick-or-treating, Mothers Against Trick-or-Treating, also known as MAT.
Our policy one alternative is kids can trick-or-treat during any time on the day of Halloween. Description: there will be no penalty for participating in trick-or-treating on Halloween. The anticipated outcomes are that 187 kids ages 5 to 13 years of age will die next year due to trick-or-treating related incidents. The budget will be $50,000 for more law enforcement presence during the day of Halloween. The policy two alternative is to ban trick-or-treating once and for all. The description will be $500 fine for adults. Juveniles will be subject to house arrest for 1 year. Anticipated outcomes are no trick-or-treating related deaths will be in the city of Long Beach. There will be a decrease in sales tax revenue for the city of Long Beach due to the decrease in candy sales. There will also be an increase in revenue for the general fund in the city of Long Beach due to the citations issued. The timeline for this trick-or-treating policy will be implemented January 1st of 2020, and it will be enforced on October 31st, 2020. The budget will be $100,000 used for law enforcement, mailers, ads, public service announcements. There will be an expected number of 500 violators. However, law enforcement expects to catch roughly 250 violators. $125,000 in fines will be collected due to these violations. The policy three alternative is that kids can trick-or-treat during any day of the year. Description: no penalty for trick-or-treating any day of the year. Anticipated outcomes are more kids will die due to trick-or-treating activities. More children will be poisoned, hit by cars. There will be more medical-related deaths due to trick-or-treating, such as heart attacks, blood sugar spikes, and diabetes. There will be more kidnappings, murders, and violence due to fighting over candy. The timeline for this policy will be implemented January 1st of 2020. The budget will be $1 million due to the increased law enforcement.
Evaluation matrix and justification. The first policy alternative is kids can trick-or-treat during any time on the day of Halloween. The second is trick-or-treating is banned. The third is kids can trick-or-treat any day of the year. In terms of effectiveness, trick-or-treating is banned is the highest. Kids can trick-or-treat during any time of the day on Halloween is moderate, and kids can trick-or-treat any day of the year is the lowest in terms of effectiveness. In terms of liberty and freedom, kids can trick-or-treat any day of the year is the highest. Kids can trick-or-treat during any time of the day on Halloween is moderate, and trick-or-treating is banned has the lowest liberty and freedom. For social acceptability, kids can trick-or-treat during any time on the day of Halloween is the highest. Trick-or-treating is banned, and kids can trick-or-treat any day of the year is the lowest in terms of social acceptability. Conclusions and recommendations. Banning trick-or-treating will decrease the number of deaths in children ages 5 to 13. The City of Long Beach will generate $25,000 of revenue due to citations issued. So it's our recommendation that the council accept the banning of trick-or-treating in policy number 2. Thank you for your time.